Hey yo, it's Hip Hop DJ Eternal 88. What's going on, y'all? So we got Adam22 going to Patterson Projects in the Bronx, shooting a music video with King Pill, some other Bronx guys, Hattie Rack, Shay Davis. Then you got people from the Bronx speaking on it, such as Hocus 4/5, Hassan Campbell, and there's mixed feelings about it. Some people are saying he's exploiting the culture. Some people are saying he's giving the culture a platform, right? But the whole thing is, it does seem kind of weird all of a sudden, Adam22 in New York City with different, like, gang members. Like, after all the shit with Loose Cannon and Whack 100, so Hassan Campbell called it out and was like, yo, after the shit with Loose Cannon and Brick Baby, you know, Adam might not be the feds, but the feds are watching. They're tapped in and they're getting people locked up off of Adam22 No Jumper platform, right? Or at least help him building their case. So, and Hassan even shouted Adam22 out. But Adam22 went under Hassan Campbell's video and posted a comment. Check this out, y'all. Let's get it.
Listen, I'm going to say this again, right? Adam22 came in my comment section. What if I'm putting people on and giving people opportunities while you sitting alone in your house making up fake narratives? I put on Unique Mecca Audio. I put on Zip with the Drip. I put on Z Banger. I put on Wild Bill. I put on Checkmate. I put on Five Guard. I can keep on going and going and going and going with all the niggas I put on. But I tell you one thing, right? I've never in my life had my name or my platform come up in a federal investigation where all of the evidence in their case was been displayed on Adam22's page. There's nothing fake about my narrative, my nigga. In the court transcripts that's going on in that federal case, your platform, your name, Brick Baby went down on your platform. Loose Cannon, your platform. And because of them, Big U on your platform.
I've been watching Hassan Campbell over the years for a long time. You know what I mean? I had a channel back in the day. I shut it down, started it back up now. You know, and even back then, Hassan Campbell was always like reaching out to smaller platforms, helping people get on. All the people he just named, they're facts. He did help them people. I don't know if he put them on necessarily, but he helped them. Probably helped build their platform, you know. Multiple people. So, I don't know, man. I got mixed feelings about all this. I don't know what's going on with Adam22, but after this whole situation with Big U, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, and then they turn their backs on Loose Cannon and Brick Baby after using them to build the platform back up when it seemed like it was kind of falling apart. It does seem real shady. And then the whole shit with Whack 100 and Aaron the Plumber, you never know what's true, what ain't. It's like the WWE, man. I've been saying that for a while. It reminds me of the WWE watching No Jumper, man, because you just never know what's true and what ain't. You have no clue, you know? But either way, man, let me know what y'all think about the whole situation in the comments. You think Adam22 is exploiting the culture, or do you think he's giving people from the culture a platform? Which one do y'all think? Then we got Math Hoffa going on the podcast, Earn Your Leisure, and speaking on Esso and Heineken from BagFuel, which, if you ask me at this point, BagFuel is a way bigger platform than my expert opinion is. My expert opinion, I feel like, is almost over. I found myself not even being able to remember the name of the platform. The only thing that he's doing over there now, Math Hoffa, is live streaming and playing old clips, putting old clips together from his interviews and putting it out, like biggest beefs in hip hop, or, you know, whatever it is, you know, whatever, you know, he's just putting like videos together type shit from his old content. But when he goes live and live streams, every time he does it, it's lagging like crazy. And when I say crazy, for getting that much money, bro, there's no way that your shit should be lagging like that. You're disappointing your fans. And I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just being honest. It's lagging every time he goes on YouTube. It just seems crazy. Maybe not the interview with BG or whatever that was. I don't know. That was a little different. He must have had a cameraman or something. But when he goes live on YouTube, it's just crazy. But this is what he had to say about Heineken and Esso. Let's get it.
I'm a man of my word. And if you give me your word, I expect that you're going to stand on it. And there were a couple situations with the co-host where they didn't want to stand on their word, and it bothered me because it's like, yo, we got all this success. Why are you guys doing things now? Like, why are you messing up the whole blueprint of the situation? I had a deal with Esso and Heineken. They signed contracts, and the show started to take off. Pocket watching. People were like, okay, we signed these contracts to get paid this, but now the show is doing this. So I'm like, just hold on. Talking with the big guy, the guy that's in court right now.
Okay.
And I'm trying to make the situation work. While that's going on, one of the things that I asked them not to do, they went back and they did. And there was a lot of friction in between that. It was a whole bunch of stuff. A lot of personalities and egos clashing. And for me, I just try to keep the drama away, because I know in the shop, we're selling friendship. That's really what's being sold,
Right.
friendship. And if there's turmoil, if there's fakeness, whatever, it's not gonna work. It's gonna pick up on camera. And, you know, I let a couple people go, and then they turned into my biggest haters. And, you know, it is what it is. And the cycle just continued. Every time there was a fallout, I didn't have the contract that says, yo, you can't say nothing after you leave here.
Kind of strange how Math Hoffa keeps going on with this same narrative about him telling Heineken and Esso they couldn't do BagFuel, but they were doing it anyway. And like dishonoring their contracts. When he went on, what's that, Angela Yee lip service, I think? Yeah. He went on there and said he blocked their money and asked them to come back on the show. To be honest, at that point, I'm pretty sure Math Hoffa knew my expert opinion was falling apart, y'all. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it real. It really was. And I ain't hating on the guy, because I love that show. I thought that show was dope as hell. The chemistry they all had together was great. But Math Hoffa is not a one-man show. That's just not going to happen. He might be able to stream, do some YouTube, make some money off of it, but it's not my expert opinion, y'all. And this is what Esso had to say on BagFuel. Let's get it.
Math Hoffa was on Earn Your Leisure talking about me and Heineken. So under the comments, which I don't read, Peter Guns, but everybody calls me. Under the comments that I don't fucking read,
okay.
Everybody
now
sending
I'm picking up what's happening. I didn't know.
Everybody sending me shit about the comments that I don't read, saying, EYL, why would you interview the nigga who did the robbery instead of the niggas who got robbed? Exactly.
Wait.
But it must be,
I'm in the middle.
Everybody must be in cahoots with each other, because I don't even know why me and my man's name is ain't still in niggas' mouths. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Me and my man don't even be talking about nobody. We over here working, getting our good money, chilling the fuck out, but niggas still want to talk about us and blame us. I guess because it's on Earn Your Leisure, they gotta talk about money, so lies start flying. And since niggas need ratings and other shit, they gonna let lies fly. When if y'all want the story, ask the niggas who got wrong. Everybody knows the deal now, homies. So everybody looking at y'all like, why would y'all have Son on there after he came on lip service?
And what did he say on lip service? I blocked their money and I blocked their deal.
And on lip service, he asked us to come back on the show. And you know what I said? Hell no.
He made the gilly face.
Hell no.
Yeah, Punch, but yeah, that's why, you know.
So the drama continues. But one thing I will say, Esso said he ain't even up here talking about Math Hoffa. I don't know why he said that. That was a little off, because the last few interviews was Mecca, you know, all the guys from the show, Champ, whoever else. What's the one guy's name that was lying about the shooting or whatever? Him too, you know. They have been talking about Math Hoffa. Now, have they been telling lies? I don't know. It don't seem like it to me. But I will say that I did see lip service, and Math did say he was blocking their money, and he did offer them to come back on the show. And they were kind of lined up. That was messed up that Angela Yee did that. But what do y'all think, man? Y'all think it just, at this point, it just seems weird to even talk about my expert opinion because it's over. Just like Joe Budden said, former podcaster. Like, It's in the past. There's no way you could bring it back unless it was in the barbershop. It's never going to feel as authentic. It's going to not feel right watching it. You know what I'm trying to say? Whose side y'all on? Y'all think Heineken and Esso is right, or you think Math Hoffa is right? Me personally, I don't really have a side, but I will say that I'd much rather watch BagFuel than my expert opinion at this point, especially the way he's presenting it. Now, the BG interview wasn't too bad, but Math Hoffa interviewing people by himself, it's not real like, oh, let me go watch that. You know what I mean? But when they were doing my expert opinion, it was Heineken, Esso, Mecca, Champ, you know, Bigga. It was Math Hoffa, like, you know, it was a dope show. They had chemistry, and everybody like knew different things about the culture and had expert opinions about things in the culture because they came up in it. So that's what made it authentic. It was in a barbershop, which made it even more authentic. Because that's what people talk about in the barbershops, hip hop, you know what I mean? And like the culture necessarily. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Go follow me on IG. Hit the like and subscribe, please. I appreciate it. And if you want, you can sign up and be a member. I got new content coming soon that y'all be able to see sooner than everybody else if you're a member and you get your loyalty badge. And I appreciate it. It's Hip Hop DJ Eternal 88. We out.